part of it is that Coco used Steve's full name when he was challenging him. Didn't call him Kern or Steve. He called him Steve Kern, which is good.
Yes,
Stan, did you know in 2011 you died?
I did. That was a crazy story. My phone started lighting up. Guys were saying, "Stan, I just wanted to see if you're still here," and I said, "What is going on?" So I called my friend Sal Carenti, who keeps his finger on the pulse of the wrestling business because I don't follow it. I don't watch wrestling. I hadn't watched it in decades. And so this truck driver in Memphis got married and told his wife that he was Stan Lane of the Fabulous Ones, and she believed him. And it's kind of crazy because at that time when they got married, Steve and I were on top in the Memphis territory. All she had to do was look on TV, and she could have figured it out. But apparently, she didn't do that, or she didn't want to do that. But anyway, the guy passed away, and so they sent the obituary to the Memphis Observer or whatever the newspaper is called there, and they don't like fact check these obituaries. Whatever you send them, they're going to print it. So she said he was one half the greatest tag team of all time, the Fabulous One. He was, loved animals and all that kind of stuff. And I actually heard at a funeral they had a gimmick table and they were selling pictures of me and Steve. So the guy apparently favored me, looks wise. I never saw a picture, but Sal called her up and she was like adamant. I was married to Stan Lane, and you're wrong. But finally, I think the evidence was so overwhelming that she admitted it. That she said, "Okay, maybe I wasn't married to him." But I mean, the family had to have known. It was bizarre.
Think about that poor lady, like how she looked at her life after that. She thought she was married to Stan Lane for all those years. All right,
Some unbelievable things have happened in this business. I
you
mean,
wait.
you can't surprise me or come up with something that I can't say that, oh, wow, I would have never thought that had happened. I mean, when I ran the FCW thing and the talent that got developed there was a lot of times when I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be tough for you. And now I'm looking at them and they're making millions of dollars. And I'm going like, things really can surprise you. But things like what happened to Stan. I mean, I just heard that same story about Stan dying again, and I'd heard it a few times, but I heard it just the other day, and a guy was talking about saying that they were really saying Stan was dead, and it didn't come to me that Stan had died, so I never really heard that story. But at the same time, you hear about movie stars that are always told that, somebody says, oh, they died or whatever. I mean, I heard that Tom Hanks died a long time ago or something, and then I saw him on TV. I said, man, I thought that guy was dead. I mean, so it's not unusual. I mean, people have a tendency to wander in their own mind sometimes, I guess.
So